So you think your model is corrupt. My name is Elise. I'm a BIM specialist and support manager for Summit AEC. Thanks for joining me today. I'm here to talk about corruption in Revit. To keep things brief, I'll be doing a few separate videos on this topic. Today I will touch on 4 points: initial investigation, first steps to resolution, common causes, and what if you can't resolve it. Be sure to check out my next video in the series for more information. When you encounter an undesirable action or message from Revit, it's important to take note of a few things. Ask yourself, what action did I attempt? What response did I get from Revit? Check, can you audit the file? Make sure you save a copy of the file first, as you'll need to reopen it to perform the audit action. If your file cannot be opened, check if you can open it from a previous version of the file. To pinpoint the origin of the issue, you need to ask yourself a few more questions. Can you complete the action in another file? If so, the issue most likely originates within this file. Can another user complete the action in the same file on a different machine? If so, the issue most likely originates with your machine. And can another user complete the action in a file when logged in on your machine? If so, the issue most likely originates with the user settings, something like your Windows profile or your Revit profile. Armed with this information, you can look for other likely culprits. Take note of any major changes that have recently occurred in the file, including linked files. Check the linked files for similar behavior, and look for recent changes to Revit, possibly something rolled out by your IT department. Make sure your Revit install has the latest updates. Check all users on this file are using the same build number, and find out how much free space you have on your machine. Clear out any old temp and journal files, only keep the most recent 3 to 5. Check if you're using a certified video card, and if you have the most recent driver update. What about Windows.NET updates? Are they current? First steps to resolution. Audit the file. Run a selective purge 3 times to be most effective. Save as. This writes a new file omitting lots of the miscellaneous junk that's no longer required. Read the journals, look for indications of where the error began, and seek support. Summit and Autodesk are both great resources. Knowing some of the common causes can give you hints on where to look for possible solutions. Autodesk has an article about corruption on the Knowledge Network, but here's a few big ones to get you started. Users have different Revit builds. The file size could be too large. This will include temporary files. They can be huge and they don't go anywhere. Nested families and groups used in excess, or connection errors when syncing, loading latest, and saving. Errors that occur when writing to the storage location, and previous crashes during an action. Databases that are incorrectly modified. Sometimes these errors are the result of an add-in, and even specialty fonts. These cause instabilities in the file, which can result in crashes and the inability to complete some of the following actions: sync, save, audit, purge, open and create new view, editing objects, accessing VG overrides, even opening the file. Sometimes there's a bug in the program, something that requires a repair or reinstall of Revit. This will preserve the registry, while a clean install will fix the registry issues. To do this, follow the alternative uninstall directions in the Knowledge Network. Unfortunately, this happens, and when the problem truly is the program, there is only one solution. If you're presented with the opportunity to submit an Autodesk customer error report, please do so. Emails are sent if there's a known solution, i.e. a missing update, or when a solution is found. They also cross-reference CERs with cases, and the more instances of a particular customer error report being submitted, the more the development team is exposed to the issue. It's important you fill in your email, even if you choose to leave the details blank, because that's how they're going to cross-reference it when you open a case. Thanks for joining me, and be sure to check out my next video in the series for more information. Follow us at Summit AEC on Twitter, check out our other videos on YouTube, see what our experts have to say on the BIM blog. Happy Reviting!